Denise Richards in danger of wage garnishment. Why? RHOBH alum and actress Denise Richards is in danger of wage garnishment, but what is the reasoning for that? She has been working steadily and taking care of her family, but are they underlying factors that could be impacting her? Keep reading for further details on Denise's tricky situation. Denise Richards in danger of wage garnishment. It is a big year for Denise Richards. The actress, model, reality star, and mother just starred in Season 3 of Special Forces. This came on the heels of her new reality series, Denise Richards and Her Wild Things, which comes to Bravo on March 4th. She is no stranger to reality television as she had her own E! Series from 2008 to 2009. It followed her and her two daughters, Sami and Lola, and they navigated life post-divorce. Her father also moved in to help out, and it was a fun and sweet show. Denise then joined RHOBH in Season 9, which fans really enjoyed. She was laid back and chill and brought a comforting vibe. During her first season, she married her boyfriend, Aaron Pfeiffer, but by Season 10, things went downhill. He showed a more controlling side and was evasive when discussing his business. Denise did not appear to be the same fun-loving girl she was the season before. A rumor about her having sex with show alum Brandi Glanville led to her exit, but now she is back with her daughters grown up and Aaron by her side. However, is she facing wage garnishment thanks to Aaron? According to In Touch Weekly, Aaron's creditor demanded that he show up in court. This is because he failed to pay back a six-figure debt. A June 13th hearing has been scheduled, and Denise Richards' hubby must bring all of the information to enforce a money judgment. This debt battle has been going on for nearly 3 years, and with Denise being the spouse, she was brought into it. The history of Aaron's debt. This is not a new debt for Aaron Pfeiffer. It dates back to 2022 when Creditors Adjustment Bureau sued his company Quantum Epigenetics Consulting. Allegedly, he took out a $190,000 loan in 2019 and agreed to pay $11,000 interest on it. Due to the pandemic, he could not pay back the loan, so he agreed to pay $186,412 broken down into monthly installments. Unfortunately, he only paid back $40,000 before he defaulted, and they headed back to court. Now the company demanded a $228,000 judgment put in place against Aaron. Whether or not it will impact Denise Richards and her financials is up in the air. Denise Richards had dealt with plenty of drama in her lifetime. Hollywood scandals, messy divorces, and the never-ending chaos that came with being a real housewife. But nothing quite prepared her for the legal battle that now loomed over her head like a storm cloud ready to burst. The news had just broken. Denise Richards was in danger of wage garnishment. And the million-dollar question on everyone's lips was why. It all started with a lawsuit she never saw coming. For years, Denise had been juggling multiple projects. Acting gigs, reality TV appearances, brand partnerships, but one business deal from her past had come back to haunt her. Back in 2018, Denise had partnered with a luxury skincare brand, promising to be the glamorous face of their new anti-aging line. Contracts were signed, photo shoots were booked, and advertisements featuring her flawless complexion were plastered across billboards from Beverly Hills to New York City. But behind the scenes, things had turned ugly fast. The company claimed that Denise had failed to uphold her end of the bargain, skipping promotional events and backing out of key endorsement deals. Denise, on the other hand, argued that the brand had misled her about financial projections and product quality. The tension escalated into a bitter legal battle, with both sides flinging accusations. Ultimately, the court ruled in favor of the skincare company, ordering Denise to pay them a hefty sum in damages. The problem: Denise was not in a hurry to hand over the cash. She appealed the decision, and in the meantime, the interest on her debt ballooned. By 2024, the sum had grown into a small fortune. The skincare company had finally lost its patience and filed for wage garnishment, a legal move that would allow them to collect their money directly from Denise's income. Denise wasn't just facing financial troubles from this lawsuit, Behind closed doors, she was also dealing with legal wrangling from her ex-husband, Charlie Sheen. The two had been locked in battles over child support payments for years. In a dramatic twist, Charlie had filed to reduce his payments, claiming that Denise was making enough money on her own. And now, with the threat of garnishment hanging over her, it looked like her financial situation was more precarious than the public had realized. The timing of this revelation couldn't have been worse. Denise had been riding a wave of career resurgence. After making a surprising return to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, she had been raking in Bravo checks and re-establishing herself in the reality TV circuit. She had also landed a handful of acting roles, proving that Hollywood still had a place for her. But wage garnishment meant that a chunk of her earnings from these projects could soon be siphoned off before she even saw the money. The legal experts weighing in on the case painted a grim picture. If the garnishment was approved, Denise could lose up to 25% of her earnings from various sources, depending on California state law. This would affect everything from her acting paychecks to her reality TV contracts. And given the size of the debt she owed, it could be years before she was in the clear. Denise, however, wasn't about to go down without a fight. She had already instructed her lawyers to challenge the garnishment, claiming that the financial demands were excessive and would place an undue hardship on her. According to sources close to the actress, she was exploring every possible loophole to delay or reduce the payments. There was even speculation that she might attempt to settle with the skincare company out of court, negotiating a smaller lump sum payment rather than having her wages docked indefinitely. But Denise's financial troubles weren't just about one lawsuit. Insiders whispered that she had been living a lifestyle that didn't quite match her current income. While she had been careful not to flaunt over-the-top wealth, she still maintained multiple properties, expensive beauty regimens, and a penchant for designer fashion. Her lavish taste and Hollywood connections meant she had a certain image to uphold, even if the bank statements weren't in her favor. The public reaction to Denise's situation was mixed. Some fans sympathized with her, believing she was being unfairly targeted over a business deal gone wrong. Others, however, saw it as just another example of Hollywood stars overspending and mismanaging their wealth. Social media buzzed with commentary, some joking that she should just call Bravo for a salary bump, others speculating that she might have to return to OnlyFans, a platform she had previously joined to much controversy. As the legal battle over her wages continued, Denise found herself at a crossroads. Would she negotiate a settlement and put this ordeal behind her? Would she fight the garnishment in court, risking more legal fees in the process? Or would she be forced to accept the reality that for the foreseeable future, a portion of her hard-earned money was no longer hers to keep? One thing was certain: Denise Richards was no stranger to adversity. She had survived Hollywood scandals, public breakups, and media scrutiny before. If anyone could navigate this financial storm and come out the other side, it was her. But for now, the battle over her bank account had only just begun.